Good day, everyone. Ali is here from Sophie Financial Network. Today is September 5th, 2023. I'm just coming back with my new office, pretty excited. And let's just dive into daily analysis as usual with the S&P 500 daily chart. So market just closed a reversal. Seems like reversal has been confirmed, especially after hours trading session when everyone just getting close their position in regular hours. That sell-off pressure took place, and right now just I'm seeing these doji bars. Seems like they're confirming for the reversal to the downside. So all in all, I'm just looking for, as I said, September, October, pretty volatile months. So probably we'll see a bounce here somewhere around 44, 54, then coming back up and then coming down to test this level, which is coming around to 4370 to 4400. And then 4400 is going to be a very, very important benchmark for the market because this is going to be a demand area. And if we just take out this, which I assume it's going to happen probably in months of October. So we'll see again, September, October is very, very volatile. But that would be a fantastic buying scenario, I should say. I'm kind of like a shifting to the bull market sentiment right now because sentiment is pretty bearish. Everyone is talking this rally is over, which I don't think this rally is over. We are just getting to a volatile time, a shaky market. And as I just warned you in August and July, October, September could be a volatile. We are just welcoming those months. And let's see how it goes. But this is kind of like the scenario that I'm looking for. This is going to be the worst one. It can go lower, sure enough, it can just stop here, sure enough. So we are going to just educate ourselves again, learn ourselves about the chart, about the movement of the market and price action. So we'll see how it goes. And moving on to Nasdaq, which was kind of like a doji bar today, pretty volatile for Nasdaq. Nasdaq just went all the way down to here, then coming back up to the positive territory, still forming a bullish consolidation. But I think this bullish consolidation can fail to the downside as we are just getting into this supply area, and the Nasdaq can move down here at least minimum to 14,000. Is it like a 14,993, which is kind of like, let's say 15,000. That's going to be a benchmark for the Nasdaq for the last trench for the upside. But if it goes down, I should say, it's going to take out this pivotal point, which is going to be ideal scenario again for me. And that would be a perfect scenario if you see Nasdaq just stretching to the downside, which gives us a potential great buying opportunity as it goes to this demand area. And again, September, October, especially starting from third week of September, which is CPI is coming next week. Federal Reserve will have another meeting on September 23rd, if I'm not mistaken. Then probably volatility is going to shake out the market to the downside, which would be, I assume, it's going to be a great buying opportunity as we had last October as well here. So just remember, last October, sell-off pressure was pretty aggressive and just took place to the downside. By the way, if we just hold up this area, which is 14,000 or 13,500, I should say this October low, if we hold up this, that would be a great buying opportunity. And that's going to be a big correction within this new bull market, if you ask me. So but we'll see how it goes. Moving on to Dow Jones, which was kind of like the uglier one. Like, well, the ugliest one is Russell. So if you just ask me, Russell just going down hammered today, 1%, 1.61%, almost 3 point to the downside. So look at the reversal. So I just put a chart here in my channel. This is forming a reverse, kind of like a head and shoulder. So if we take out this pivotal point, you're just getting back to a March low, which is very bad price action for Russell. As you see here, Russell is not going anywhere since, I should say, June 2022. It's just the sideways consolidation, doesn't go anywhere. But if you go to Dow Jones, it's totally different story, I should say. Dow just reacted very well to the level that I just point out here. Probably this one is gonna take out this as well. So it's kind of like ascending head and shoulder, but this head and shoulder can go all the way down to here to 32,000 to 33,000, which is going to be a perfect buying opportunity. So we'll see again how it goes, but again, day by day, we should see this pivotal point at 34,100 is very, very important for the Dow traders. Moving on to individual names, we're starting with yield. Yield just had another downtick today. Actually, it was like a doji bar, didn't go anywhere, but at the same time, we saw this price action in on Friday, last Friday, which was kind of like a bullish hammer. Here, we need to see a confirmation to the upside. Probably yield is going to tackle to above 5% again next time. So we will see how it goes for the next days, which is going to be selling pressure on the TLT, which already took place. So TLT, after this surge to the upside, pretty disappointment move to the downside. So look at these two, like gaps are just telling me bond market is gonna probably take out this pivotal point to the lower low again. Probably sub 90 is coming for the bond market, which is kind of like disappointing, to be honest. I thought that this is gonna be a rocket star still. I'm thinking this is gonna be a rocket star, but time is not shiny for treasuries. So treasuries are hammered today. Gold coming down along with treasuries. As I said, gold, this is a bottom, and we are just getting back to this area. So probably more downside is coming. Still looking for 19 area, 19 to 1940 is a buying potential for the next long opportunity. So this kind of like a wedge if you just track these two. So we need to get back here, form a higher low. So if it goes to the higher low, getting back to this area, if it break out above this, we need to see, look at this pivot here. So I'm positive on gold, so that's why I'm just making a bullish case, but bearish case, obviously everyone knows that if you take out this pivotal point, it can go all the way down to 1800, a low 1800. I don't think that's going to happen this time of the year, especially October, November. It's going to be a very, very good month for gold. So that's what I'm looking for as like a buying opportunity. Crude had a fantastic day to the upside, but when the session's just getting to the end, crude just hammered by sellers. So this is pretty nice, small demand area, and which is broken by this candle to the downside, exactly 87.81. And crude just reacted to this. It's kind of like a pullback to here, probably can stretch down to here to 82, but I'm not sure if it goes below this level. So for those ones who are trading crude, they can just get another long position for crude. Probably stop loss is going to be here, just waiting for the retracement all the way down to here, which is going to be somewhere around 80 to 82, then waiting for a reversal. If reversal take place, crude can have another buying opportunity, probably take out this pivotal point to this area, which is 92 to $91. So we'll see how it goes for crude. VIX showing up some movement, still not strong, but VIX definitely just work out its bottom. I think you can go with call option right now. So it's pretty tentative. VIX hammered to the downside, shake out all the traders. Everyone was looking for another downtick move, but stock market just going up, VIX is coming down. This is pretty sharp, too far, too fast. Probably VIX can have another spike to the upside next week or two. Dixie, just another surge to the upside, pretty nice, taking out this pivotal point, which was kind of like against my analysis, and we will take it for now. I'm not shy to say I was wrong. I should be shy when I'm wrong, and I just emphasizing on my right call. So I do apologize for that one. If someone just taking a trade on this to the short side, I didn't. I was looking for kind of like a pullback to this pivot and then coming down, but seems like dollar is getting more strength to the upside, and possible scenario is going to be test this supply area, which is somewhere around 106 to 107. So we'll see how it goes, if it's going to react to this important supply area, which is breaking out to the downside and forming these lower lows here. So ultimately, I'm looking for a weaker dollar down the road, but seems like the short term is pretty bullish. Magma indicator, just forming a nice consolidation uptick, but still this If it holds here, it's going to be a bull, but I think this is going to fail to the downside. Seasonality is not looking for a bullish month, so just everyone be careful on this one. Apple, pretty nice surge to the upside, holding up for now this gap, and still just working on this level. As long as Apple is above 186, that's pretty bullish. But if it goes down again, probably will see a down uptick here and then breaking down to the downside. Possible scenario is going to be test this double bottom, or it can go lower, which I think that would be a fantastic buying opportunity if Apple goes down all the way to here to 150 to 160 in October timeframe. Moving on to Amazon, just a 62 cents down, nothing bad, nothing good. Hold up for now. Meta, surge to the upside, bullish consolidation, recapture SMA 20, which is still bullish. Microsoft at $4.89, getting finally above this Thursday, just a two weeks ago Thursday candle, which hammered a lot, but still big. Just compare this one to Apple, for example, to Nvidia, even to some of those small names. Microsoft even didn't retrace back to 78%. Right now, Nasdaq from this top getting back all the way to 78% Fibonacci. Microsoft, it's not even to the 50%, 38% Fibonacci. So that means Microsoft is lagging, not leading. Moving on to Google, Google hold up pretty well, 11 cents, nothing bad, nothing good. Netflix surge to the upside, 2%. We should give Netflix credit just because this one getting to the lower low, but take out this high, and right now it's higher high. So Netflix, middle of this wide range bar, can surge, but after that, I'm not sure. And if this is kind of like a reverse QM or a bigger QM pattern to the downside, again, it's pretty choppy, to be honest, two different patterns coming together at the same time. If you go to the higher time frame, which is weekly and monthly, still you need to be careful, but not that much. Probably it can stretch down to here for a buying opportunity. Tesla, fantastic surge to the upside. Nice bullish momentum, but I think that was kind of like a bull trap. So we will see how it goes. If Tesla take out this, because prior to this supply, we're just consolidating. If Tesla take this one, take this supply area, can surge all the way up to here, probably double top or even stretching higher. But I think today price action was kind of like a very, very fishy price action. 4%, 4.69%, not sure what's happening to this. Semiconductor index, pretty volatile session, I should say. Early session, it was weak. A later session got better and ended up to the positive, 37 cents to the upside, still within this wide range bar. Stocks ended up negative. So this means the divergence in semiconductor world still is huge. TSM forming a not bad pattern here, to be honest. So this is kind of like forming a mini bull flag. It can just stretch up. I don't know. So if it breaks above this, we can see another uptick to probably 98 to $100. And that could be kind of like, I should say, a maximum surge for Taiwan Semiconductor Index. AMD, pretty nice snapback to the upside. Early session, it was negative. I was kind of like a happy because I thought that, okay, probably that is a reversal. But seems like AMD actually might need to stretch out here. AMD just got back to the bullish momentum and just testing this trend line again. So we should see how it goes with this name. But if it reverses back, we should just be careful about this name on the bull side, because still there is a potential coming back down. However, I'm just looking for 106 in AMD for the bear case. If it goes below 106, then we can just get back again to this trade because we stop. I just closed this position. We can take this one another time for the lower low, and stop loss is going to be obviously here. Pretty nice risk to reward for the short setup. Nvidia coming down but retracing back up, ended up 39 cents positive. Pretty flat session for Nvidia. Not a big movement compared to last 2 months, especially 3 months. Texas Instrument 9 cents down. Still, look at the pattern. Pattern is very, very spiky. If it goes a breakout either way, it's going to be very, very spiky. So bigger picture, bearish flag or bear flag or bearish consolidation. But you can see sometimes institutions just bring the price higher for a bull trap and then coming down, or even vice versa. It can go down, but getting back up again, reversing the gear to the upside. So still just be careful. However, I'm looking for this name. If it goes to this pivotal point, that would be a great buying opportunity, especially for some bulls that are just bringing stop loss here. Probably they bring the stock price to downside here to just stop on these two. But look at this, pretty nice solid area for Texas Instruments. So 150 to 160. I'm looking for this one in this area. So still be patient, and don't be aggressive these days, especially for these names. Lam Research, the same. It's forming like lower high here. So this lower high can go to the downside to take out this 642. We will see if it's going to take out this pivotal point. But if this lower half forms, we can see a more downside for this price. Ideally, I'm just looking for this area. This is, well, I should say this area. So this is a perfect scenario for Lam Research for buying this. And to be honest, lots of semiconductors are overpriced right now, but I'm just looking for a downside as a buying opportunity. This sector is not over yet. So let's see how it goes. XLF financials, that was kind of like the big mover for today, for the especially Dow Jones to the downside. Banks and financials had a bad day. 1%, 35 cents to the downside. Seems like the bull case is over for now, and this is going to be a retracement. This is going to be a bigger ABC. So this is A, this is B, and the C is coming probably to this gap. Would be a perfect scenario for completing the ABC pattern to the downside. KBE, the same pattern. This one, A, B, and then C can go down. KRE, the same pattern as well. So we will see how it goes, but these ones are getting better down the road, but right now they're just in breaking to the downside. Look at the JP Morgan. So this one was one of the best in this rally compared to the other names. But when we have like this sharp sell-off, this one can go still down to here for kind of like a picking the orders from this area. So again, I'm just looking for this consolidation breakout as like a great buying opportunity. Well, we'll see how it goes. Goldman Sachs coming down again sharply. Bank of America 33 cents to the downside. This is not a good chart, guys. So this one can go all the way down to this gap. And this gap, let me just pin it in our chart because later on, we're going to just look at this 24 to 23. So we touched it once, but this chart seems like it's going to stretch down to here to complete this gap for next buying opportunity to 24 to $25. Wells Fargo, the same pattern, bearish consolidation. It can go lower. GoldMiners, so they show kind of like some kind of like a sign of life last week. It seems like they're coming down with the gold price, especially bond yield, just put the pressure on them. So this one can go still down. Another small lower low, that would be a perfect scenario for checking out all people and then getting back to the bull side. Especially second half of September could be a bull market for this. Bull market started for gold and gold miners. GDXJ, the same pattern, coming down. AEM 86 down. Newmont 48 cents down. Franco-Nevada $2.41. Sellers just took the entire session. Look at the candle here. Gold Barrick as well. So this one is coming down 20 cents to the downside. Moving on to the XLE, which is energy, 48 cents to the upside. Look at the shooting star on the top. So this is pretty nice candle for at least for the top information, especially when we got into this important pivotal point. This one can go all the way down to here. So energy stocks showing that at least for the short term, the bull market for energy is done for the short term, as I said. XOP 85 cents to the downside. OIH, look at the candle here, shooting a star with a gap. at $2.89, especially at new all-time high. When this happens, this is not a good sign. At least we need to see kind of like a pullback or recovery to downside. Exxon, look at the candle. So even after market, it goes down. Chevron, $2.16 to the upside, but look at after market even it goes lower. Oxy, $1.61 to the upside. Not a bad price action. It goes above this. But again, as I said, these names had a fantastic move, especially since last June. So they're just waiting for a pullback or kind of like a steal. They need to recover in their energy. Rig is coming down sharply, and we don't have it right now. I don't have it in our portfolio. I just sent alert to my subscribers that I just reallocated to something else. Okay, I think I covered everything. Again, September, October could be very, very volatile. Just be careful, folks. This volatility, we take it. When it's the time, we will buy the stock again. Right now, we are just sitting on the side. So we'll see. Have a fantastic evening. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.